Oh,
They snatch
okay.
the Farsa, and then maybe they ban out the Louis at
The
this
Louis.
point. Think.
Yeah, that is probably the plan, Wolf.
That's the plan. It's smart.
Yeah, the Sicilian is the only one left for that mage carry role. I don't know. That Hyde uses. But they opened up the Louis and they respected the Masha pick.
Nice, very nice respect coming up from Philippines. Vietnam, who will they ban? Maybe something like Carrie or Bruno or any
Lancelot?
other core that will be a problem for them. Lancelot, yep. Seeing as
Yeah.
if Vietnam doesn't have much control on that specific hero.
Is this a Kimi pick though for Philippines? I'm quite curious because the Parsa goes well with the Kimi, but I'm not used to see them using the Kimi. Also, there's your carry, Wolf. There's your carry.
Very smart. Very smart ban coming out from Vietnam. Hayabusa would have been perfect. It's gonna eliminate the Ling. It's great versus the Thams because if you dive for the Thams can pop the Hot Earth Inferno because you're just gonna have the shadow kill ready for you. So it's very smart from Vietnam. There's the Cho to finish off with a combo on this Ling. Be good. So Louis is still gonna be there. I think they're gonna combo this up with something like an Atlas or a Grok.
Atlas.
This is a big combo. If there's a fatal links into that rotation vacuum, from the, I think the term is
Yeah, you will get pulled pulled all throughout into the galaxy. It's like a black hole,
Yeah, it is.
Double pull.
It's called duality. It's actually his or her.
Your team is picking.
Hello, Wolf. Okay, Wolf is now on the Winter Truncheon state. So I will continue the picks and bans, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the Lancelot once again for the pick here of Team Philippines. Meanwhile, the Louis is again present in the side of Team Vietnam. So like what we've said, the Lancelot was the only one left for Team Philippines to choose from in their carries. So it's going to be the Battle of the Blades. It's Ling versus Lancelot. As we are now waiting for Wolf to come back, I think Hellcurt just ulted in his place. So yeah, here we go. This is game number 2 of the grand finals of the Razer C Invitational. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead, people in the chat. Please bear with us as I wait for my partner to go back online. This is technology, but it's okay. Go ahead and just put in your comments and probably talk to me as we as I mean will help you in this show right now. So this is it. I think Team Vietnam. They are actually aware that Team Philippines is probably gonna use the Lancelot pick here. So I think that's their plan. They're baiting out again Team Philippines. I think Team Philippines, they tried to drive the draft. But Team Vietnam, I think they're one step ahead with the last 2 picks. So we shall see. I don't know, man. I think both of these guys have good drafts. It's another 50-50 game for me. It's quite similar in a way in terms of damage, in terms of crowd control too. But I think Team Vietnam's lineup is easier to pull off because it is a classic Ling funnel strat against a Lancelot. Not really sure. Yeah, probably that's the plan. Because in the late game, Ling versus Lancelot, I think it really depends on who's gonna enter first. But yeah, because both of them can dodge out a skill, but it really depends on the timing, right? What's interesting is that Lancelot's Thorn Draws, I think it's not an ultimate, unlike Ling's ultimate. So yeah, we shall see what's going to happen. Go ahead and put in your comments and support your country there on the stream. Please do share the stream as well. We are live in Team Razer's Facebook page. There you go. Please share it and support your favorite team. Shout out to the people here in the Philippines and shout out to the people in Vietnam. Vietnam right now for the newcomers in the game. For this update, Team Vietnam, they won game number 1. It is a best of 5 series, and with that, I think Vietnam has heated up. Hello, Wolf.
Hello.
Are you back? Here.
Yes, I am. I don't understand why there's a lot of tech issues lately.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's okay, dude.
That's how strong our participants are. I mean, our finalists.
It affects the internet. It
affects everything, right?
It affects everything. Yeah, man.
Weird.
You know what? Hellkurt was not picked, but Hellkurt was there in your house.
That's right. The Dark Knight Falls, right?
Dark Knight Falls. Earlier, you actually popped your winter truncheon. That was nice.
Yeah, I'm showing off how to use your skills and items in real life. So hopefully, I show you something else later. So I've already had the winter truncheon and then the Dark Knight Falls. I've also turned into Jawhead. So I don't know what's next. Hopefully, it's gonna be good, Majin.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. I'm with you. All right. Right now, I'm gonna use the diversion ultimate of Blue Yee. Want me to use it? Want me to use it?
All right.
Later. I'm gonna show you later. Yeah.
All right.
I'm practicing it.
All right. So, actually, man, I was able to kind of catch up on what the viewers are saying, and man, we're so surprised of that Louis play, and they're saying that he's already like the top global level, and I definitely agree. I think that's a amazing display coming out from Hyde, and time and time again we were seeing a lot of good plays from this man. Kind of inspired me to play later. Maybe we can play a little bit later, no, Manji?
Probably, yeah, man. We can probably do screams, you know.
Yep.
By the way, shout out to the strongest team ever, globally, internationally. It's just not known. Zen Esports. It's not known yet. But yeah,
not yet, but it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
Shout out, that's our team, guys. Don't worry.
So, imagine I wasn't able to watch like the end of the draft.
Yeah, man. It was the Lancelot. Lancelot, last pick. I think we predicted it at that they will go for the Lancelot.
That's right.
I also said that Team Vietnam, they actually know that it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
They know that the Lancelot was coming, so they secured themselves with crowd control and a little bit of sustain with their Atlas pick. So yeah, like what you've said, it's going to be the Lu Yi Masha.
Yeah, it's their comfort picks, to say the least. It's one that they're gonna show it once again. This time, what I don't like about Vietnam is that it kind of doesn't feel like what Vietnam wants to do, but particularly because the Bash was already banned, and the fact that it was a first pick Ling. So honestly, if I'm gonna bet on one draft, I think that the Philippines draft is pretty solid. I'm only saying this because of the fact that I've watched a lot of Vietnam games, and when I see them, they always go for pushes. They always go for those lineups that they will always have a take on the objective, but this time it's not present. Yeah. So this kind of scares me a little bit for the side of Vietnam.
You know what, Wolf? I think that is a valid point, because looking at it, for Team Vietnam, it's like one-sided play style. It's just funnel the Ling, because we have four tanky heroes that supports the Ling. Unlike the Philippines, you can go for for the distraction with the Cho 2, for the misdirection plays, for the 2-on-1s, for the skirmishes, because they also have a Lancelot. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, wait, what was the pick? What was the second pick? Yeah, the Esmeralda and the Cupra can actually pull off surprise attacks from behind and from up front. I think Team Philippines, they have lots of options on how to strategically win this. But for Team Vietnam, their win condition is is like easy to say and easy to do. Just get the Ling farmed, and
Yeah.
Ling will take over.
I guess what you're trying to say, it's like it's one dimensional. It always goes one way,
Yeah.
and we don't like that for Team Vietnam because they always want to go there for this systematic way of playing Mobile Legends, just showing up with the objectives. So this is a different flavor for us. But then again, Manji, this is a 5-game stretch. This is a best of 5 series. Maybe there's some strats that Team Vietnam will want to use for now, like this particular team fight lineup. I'm not saying this because I don't trust them. I promise, man. They can execute this. They can win with this. It's not impossible. In fact, it's very much possible at this point. It's just that this is out of my taste, and BREN Esports might be able to beat them to the punch.
It seems seems like their lineup is the lineup of last month's meta, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, except the fact that there's a Luyi. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Man, and exciting. I think that we're still paused and they're still waiting for the game to actually start. Guys, do chill out. Just stay with us. We're gonna be casting all the way. But for now, we want to make sure that we are providing the best experience for the players, so that we are just making it sure that there will be no lags, no whatsoever that will stop this particular game that we have. So chill
Go
out.
ahead. It's time for you guys to grab your snacks and call your friends. Right now, probably you're not with your friends, or you can like have a group chat or a group call and watch the stream. Share it with your friends, and you can probably talk and learn a lot of great Mobile Legends maneuvers, or learn a lot, learn more strategies. Yeah, learn moves. Because if I'm not mistaken, Wolf, after this Razer C Invitational, it's gonna be quite long since we're going to have another international event, right?
Yeah. So there are people here who are actually wondering, why did they ban out the Masha? Masha is not the best in the meta whatsoever. But you have to take note that when we go to international levels of competitive play, when we go to high level of play, sometimes you don't really ban out heroes just because the meta dictates that it's bad. Sometimes it's because you respect your opponent so much to ban it out.
Yep.
Inside of Vietnam, they have been getting away with the mashup for quite too long.
Yeah.
And they are going to be taken up for sure. So that's Philippines respecting them. And I think that we're back in the game, man, Gene.
Yeah. Here we go, dude. Both of the teams mimicking each other for the first 30 seconds. Who will get the first clear? It's going to be Team Philippines. You know what? That millisecond of you guys getting the first wave clear means a lot. Because with this, the Cho right now, Flaptizi can go for the steal on the orange buff, and Team Philippines now having the purple buff. So Rebo trying to contest Hyde from assisting Broly here.
One thing that we have not seen, the Joy was already working on the orange buff and was able to take it. So Flaptizi trying to do the same, but T-Max is there to make sure that they are going to be able to do it. Philippines, they badly wanted this. But in comes rest of Team Vietnam, who will take this? Oh no, Flaptizi draw first blood going on to Hyde. Now Few in trouble. So much damage coming out from Vietnam. In fact, they'll get a double kill. Fortunately for Philippines, they'll be able to secure the orange buff, but they have lost 2 members in the process, so that's not good at all.
Oh, I think Team Vietnam, they took advantage of the miscommunication play for Team Philippines, because I think what Team Philippines was doing there is they don't know if they will engage on Hyde or not in the top lane. So with that, they realized, hey, Flaptizi is trying to steal. The Tams contested it, and Tams was like, hey, they're going in the bottom lane, go ahead and defend it. So with that, Tung, Broly, and Team Vietnam, they got 2 free kills. Wolf.
Yeah. Nevertheless, Manjin, Philippines is still leading when it comes to the economy and in terms of the XP so heavily because of the fact that Vietnam are actually moving us 4. And in terms very early teleportation from Hyde, very weirdly done there. I didn't know why they opted to go for it. They actually go 2 masks this time, Manjin.
Yep.
This is the first time I'm seeing this.
They want it.
Yeah.
They want to do it. They want to give the farm to Broly. But by the way, Wolf, it was actually Carl Tizzy getting the orange buff in the bottom
okay.
side. So it doesn't matter. Like even though Team Vietnam got 2 kills, probably that's why Team Philippines still is still like leading by 100 gold. So yeah, man. In terms of tempo, Team Philippines they're driving the car right now.
That's right.
And Team Vietnam is riding it. There you go. That is the bait coming in from Team Philippines. Nice. We have the dragon plus another rage. No, the way. Yeah. There you have it. Team Philippines with a good pick up against
Yeah.
Broly.
That was amazing. They catch Broly. That's the first death on the lane. They parked 3 members around that area, and they were able to get that important kill onto the funnel of Team Vietnam, which is Broly. But this is the second round of buffs. Look at Carl TZ already working his way onto the orange buff, onto the bottom lane. Kind of frees up the top lane orange buff though. But this means that Philippines will have the better firepower when the fight does happen. In fact, they will snag a kill. It's gonna be few. This time, this is what Rob mentioned. When few is picking up and playing the support, they are winning. Because few, as the captain for Team Philippines, is able to command his team like a quarterback. More easier when he is playing as the support.
I think Pew is more comfortable in playing this utility supports that can land the damage because he knows how to play the carry too. Meanwhile, as I say this, he will get spotted out by Broly, but he will fly away as he will leave Flap TZ behind. But Flap TZ is gonna be a-okay. So Broly will just target the scrap coin, and there you go. No casualties. Wolf 2 is to 2. Nonetheless, Wolf, I just want to say that right now, Carl TZ is having the time of his life. Now leading by 800 gold against the Ling. In the situation, Carl TZ will get his first item first rather than Broly.
In fact, Broly's not catching a break. He's underfarmed as a Ling. I don't. No matter what you say, you're not comfortable. Go for Rebo, but Rebo is an Esmeralda, gets away into safety. Thorn Rose in combination with the Kufra. Nicely done coming from Vietnam. They have eliminated the Atlas, but it comes to Tempest of Blades. They have caught the Kufra. Rebo in trouble as well. Rebo is gonna be taken out by the Tham Scout. TC chased down by T-Max. Nice Thorn Rose to dodge some of those skill shots, and Vietnam will finally get their much-awaited break, getting 2 kills. Not the kill on Carl TZ though, so that's one thing that Vietnam failed to do. Nevertheless, Vietnam at least gets important kills.
Yeah, it was a value trade as well. Team Philippines, what's interesting here is Carl TZ is still alive, and look, Wolf, he is now at level 10 in the alley-oop! The TZ brothers!
Oh my!
The TZ brothers once again!
They brought it
down! Yeah.
Man, such beautiful play. By the way, Flap TZ, for the longest time, has been the top show of the Philippines. And, well, he was already overtaken, but at a certain point in time, for a long time actually, lastly with the jump, catches 2. Now, that's gonna be Atlas in trouble. Taken out. Broly with a very nice dodge in there, but Luigi is gonna suffer the death. Now, lastly, he pummeled down a little bit, falling somewhere far too forward, but they still take the joy nonetheless. In comes T-Max, Counter and Inferno popped. Not much control and damage. In fact, Thordos hurts so much that Team Vietnam would have to be back a bit. Philippines will secure the turret as well.
We've talked about this earlier. The initiations from Team Philippines can come from everywhere, from the side, from in front, from I don't know, from downward. Man, first of all, we've seen the TZ show, the TZ brothers in the bottom lane, the alley-oop play, and then what's next? Lusty said, hey, I can do that too. I can pull up surprise initiations too with the Tyrant's Revenge and with the combo of his trusty partner, Rebo. Team Philippines now controlling the tempo, and Team Vietnam on a sticky predicament, Wolf, because again, they're Tom Broly is just out-farmed.
Look at this.
He's still at level 9.
No man's land, but does have the dashes as well as the Thorn Rose. Gets away so easily against Team Vietnam. And there's not much control of Vietnam at this time. I mean, they have the Atlas, but we aren't seeing any initiation yet from Trong Kren. And that's what they need. They're behind by a lot. Vietnam, and not seeing any other way for them but to win with fatal links against their opponent.
I think because if you're Trung Trin and you are the Atlas, your only option to get for Team Philippines is gonna be few. Because Flap can kick you out, the Esmeralda can steal your shield, the Arteezy can dodge with the Thorn Rose, Lusty can also outplay you with the Bouncing Ball and the Tyrant's Revenge. So who will you choose? The few is too far away for you to reach.
Yeah. And they are being zoned out heavily by their opponents. Lapteezy is able to push the turret on top. Trung Trin is a little bit forward now.
Yep.
And see the items now falling in place for the side of Team Philippines. It's looking that good.
Yeah, look at the gold of Broly right now, just completing his endless battle. But there you go, another surprise attack for Team Philippines in the top lane, getting the try. 24 seconds onto the death timer. 4 to 8, ladies and gentlemen. I think Team Philippines are now setting up for their Lord take.
Double heptasis for Philippines on this show, as well as this Lancelot. They really want to prioritize getting the burst up. So instead of going for the usual BOD or other items that you're up, Philippines opted to go for the very massive burst in the early stage of the game.
Yeah, they want kills. They want blood. They smell blood, and they smell the blood of the Atlas. That is another kill coming in from Team Philippines. Make that 2 from few. Team Philippines on a roll.
And look at this, what they're doing. It doesn't matter who get the kills or whatnot. As long as they provide the burst, they just storm in front. They put it all together. Everything, they throw it up and make it sure that Vietnam, whoever gets caught by the stun, is going to be taken out so easily by Philippines, bringing it home. 11-4, Manjin, and they're looking really good into taking this series to a 1-1.
Definitely, man. This is a vintage BREN for Team Philippines. Just being aggressive every minute, trying to find kills in every angle, in every edges of the map. And it's now 4-11, dude. 5 seconds. The Lord is now up. It is free for the taking of Team Philippines. The question is for Team Vietnam, how can they pull up the damage? Because right now, Broly, dude, is still having this dilemma. Because like what we've said, their lineup is one-dimensional. Without the damage of Broly, how can they kill?
I don't know, man. It's 0-1-3 for this Ling. He didn't have the bounty hunter, so it's not that dependent. But the fact of the matter is, Philippines is leading by so much. And I think that we had a lot of doubts with the lineup of Vietnam, that it doesn't look like it's a lineup that Vietnam will win, or at least will be comfortable playing with, and that's the Lord. Easily taken out. T-Max caught, and we did say that whoever gets caught with a stun, immediately taken out. That's because of the massive heptasis combo from Philippines.
You're picking them one by one, bro.
Yep.
And it's this another one. DJ Khaled, ladies and gentlemen. Flap Easy is also here. But the Flinch Boys will save the life of Broly. Broly having a little bit of breather there. Almost dying. Man, Philippines right now, when they come at you, they're just gonna like kill you immediately with a snap. And it's still 11 minutes in, Wolf. They're now preparing for the Lord push.
It's gonna go there now. Slowly marching forward to the mid. That's the Lord. And look at the formation of Team Philippines. They're always outside of Team Vietnam. They aren't letting out. You have to take note of Lusty's positioning on the right side. Fatal Links. We haven't seen a good one in a while, and it's actually Purified just to counter it. So that's we were waiting for the Fatal Links for far too long, and it was very disappointing in the end. It's like a movie that you've been waiting for, but it's very bad now. They punish him and they take him out. Surely, Manjin.
It got suspended. It's
That's
2020 all over again for Team Vietnam. They want to have a LAN event, but again, it got suspended. The Fatal Links, ladies and gentlemen, was the event. And Team Philippines, they want to even up this series. Now getting T-Max. There's still 5 men left. The towers are now falling down. That is the Feather Airstrike from the support. Here comes the perfect match, but it won't do anything. Lusty pumping it up, and Team Philippines will push the top lane tower. They will discipline themselves, they will back out, they will disengage, and I think we are getting near the end.
We're getting near there. Thornrose in the middle with the Fender. There's like so much people. This is good, but no follow-up whatsoever. And everybody from Team Philippines is still alive. They've taken out 2. Well, that's just 1. I mean, Atlas, Lusty finally falling. So the good trade from Team Vietnam, but they will trade with the Luigi. And now the kill onto the Joy. The Joy will be shut down. Rolly now marches forward. Look at the damage from Kautizi. To the left, to the right, to every angle that you have. This is a triangle for Kautizi. Triangle offense. Paying off. Philippines. Well,